So let me tell you a super quick story. In like 2012 was the first time I ever went to an astronaut signing event, and I was super excited to meet Dick Gordon. He was the command module pilot on Apollo 12, and I had one very specific thing I wanted to ask him. What exactly is going on in this photograph? There's clearly a sandwich, naked, going into Pete Conrad's leg pocket. And if you don't know, I have a cat named Pete Conrad. I love Pete Conrad. What exactly is this sandwich? Because I've never seen any actual documentation outside of this photograph that doesn't really mention what the sandwich is. Dick Gordon told me it was likely a ham and cheese sandwich because their first day, their launch day, was so busy. They were going to have so many items on their checklist, so many mission events before they would be able to take a meal break. They needed to have something quick on hand to be able to grab to keep their energy up. This kicked off a really weird conversation with Al Bean, the lunar module pilot on the mission, who was sitting at the signing table next to him. Dick Gordon said they had a loaf of bread on board to make quick sandwiches, and Al Bean was like, of course we didn't. It would have gotten moldy immediately in 100% oxygen. And Dick Gordon was like, I say we did. Well, I say we didn't. And I just sat there and watched it, and I was like, this is kind of the greatest thing I've ever seen. So that's it. That's the explanation for this sandwich going into Pete Conrad's leg pocket. And it probably doesn't have a wrapper because A, the suit was clean, there's nothing that's been in that pocket to be dirty, and B, why would you take more trash up there with you? You don't need more debris floating around. Also, I'm super deep into writing a new YouTube video, so sorry to retell a story that you might have heard from me before, but I needed something quick. Enjoy.